Hello. Miras here. This is Cycles. It is a game on itch.io by Icewater Games. Oh my gosh. This, I forget what effect this is called. But the blurring, and oh my gosh, that is so cute. So, I hope you all are doing okay. I am doing great. I've been doing a lot of work recently and trying to get my life in order. There is just, oh, it's called, that effect I was talking about is called tilt shift. Anyway, I had a lot of work recently, and that's always good, you know, especially for like a freelancer like me. The more work I can get, the better. So yeah. And I am actually going to be preparing to move in June, so that will be interesting. And I hope the audio is okay. I had to increase the volume on the music because I love this music. It's really nice. It's really calming. And I'm trying to figure out what I should be doing next in my work. So today, today's actually the day after my birthday. I am 1 year older. And like, I feel the same, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna put a deadline on this, and I want to do this just so I can have it out of my queue. You know what? I don't like this task, so I will just do that later. Sometimes when tasks are just too complicated or not organized, I will leave it for later because it takes more brain power to deal with those tasks. And right now, we're being chill. Super chill. Let's see. I have a page and I'm going to edit it. This night scene is really cool. All the purples. So, as far as games go, I'm not really sure what games I should be playing next. Like, there were a whole bunch of games that came out recently that I've been watching from other streamers and gamers. Like Little Nightmares was amazing, and Prey is really cool, but those are games that are not in my realm of playing, like super scary and kind of freaky. And I'm not sure what kinds of games I should play, pretty much. I could just play Puzzle Pirates. Puzzle Pirates never gets old. The other day, I actually watched a guy play Neopets, and that was actually the game that got me into Puzzle Pirates, because there was like an advertisement or like a special, like a collab or something, where Neopets sort of referred players to Puzzle Pirates. So that's how I got started playing Puzzle Pirates. And to take it even further, Puzzle Pirates is why I have this channel, and Puzzle Pirates is how I met my husband, so cool facts. So the move that's coming up, we will be moving in June after the kids finish school, and we are going to go live with my parents for a little bit, and then we're gonna buy a house, because real estate down in Florida, in this particular place where my parents live, is much cheaper than it is in Pennsylvania, in my current neighborhood. One thing that I'm not all that excited about is the possible flooding, and I'm not exactly sure how I should feel about because in this particular place in Florida, there's like canals everywhere, and there's actually like a little ditch in front of everyone's house for water to like pass through. It's a little interesting and a little bit scary. But I think as long as we get a boat, we should be fine, hopefully. And I should probably learn how to swim, so that will be important for my survival. Yeah. I don't think that I will miss the snow and I don't think I don't know if I will miss Pennsylvania all that much. Like, I might miss the fall where the leaves turn beautiful colors and they fall down, and making piles of leaves with a rake. But apart from that, I'm not sure if there's anything that I will miss. Possibly the weather here is good for certain types of vegetables, and I might not be able to grow certain vegetables down in Florida, like asparagus. So there are ways to like force it to grow here or grow there by cutting it every winter, I guess. And then up here we also have a lot of orchards, and certain trees need a certain number of chill hours that they need to be cold. But oh my god, if I can grow mango trees and avocado trees, then I should be super happy. Like, I am all about that mango. Like, if you drop me off on an island and there's no one there, but there's like a million mango trees, I will be so happy. If it's coconuts, no, I do not do coconuts. I think it would be cool if, like, I feel like there's, and I don't know if this will be political at all, I feel like there's a dearth or a lack of small businesses. And, like, my husband and I started a small business like I would say a year or two ago, and we had to close it down because we had no more money to invest in it. We were losing so much money. I was giving up a lot of my web design hours to work at this place, and it wasn't performing, so we had to close it down. And I feel like we should have a lot of small businesses around, and like, we shouldn't be depending on corporations to be employing everyone. Like, I know that when I started working for a business, um, like, you get healthcare, and it was always nice to go and get a job at a big company and you get healthcare automatically. And it's like, that's pretty much the only reason now for people to have these jobs, apart from like stable income, healthcare, like a lot of benefits. And you don't really get that as a small business owner. I'm talking about this because the place where we're gonna move to, there aren't that many jobs, and I feel like that's the case in a lot of places in America now. Like right now, the place where I'm at, there used to be like a steel factory here, and the steel factories are all closed down, and there really isn't an industry here, but we're in a really good location where people can go and commute to a lot of there's like a lot of business cities, like business hubs, like an hour away from here. And it's nice, but I just don't think that like, I guess I should say a few things about how hard it is to find a job. Like my husband, after we did the business, he had to get a job again, and he had a job, but I think the people there didn't really respect him or his ideas, and they didn't really want to make the business better. So he was let go, and he tried to apply for several different job positions at different companies, and no one wanted to hire him because he is overly ambitious. He has a master's degree, and a lot of other things, like, I guess, I don't know. But anyway, we have another business going, and hopefully this one works out. It's just a little bit frustrating. Because a lot of people deserve good jobs. Not just my husband, like everyone in this country deserves the chance at a good job. And I'm lucky in that I feel like I'm a versatile person, and I can do a lot of different things. But yeah, this place that we're gonna move to, there aren't that many businesses there that offer good jobs. So it's a little scary, but my husband is not, he was actually planning to go into the Air Force Reserve, and I think I talked him out of it because just it's not a good time to do that, especially when we've started a business and he really needs to choose something and stick with it. Like, we've had a few other business ideas, and this one's the one that has stuck for a little bit. So we should stick with this and see where it goes, you know? Otherwise I'm gonna stop helping him with these things because I have other things I need to be doing. Today is a beautiful day. Lately, the weather has been cold in the mornings, getting really warm in the afternoon, and then getting cool again. This past weekend we had some rain, and today and yesterday have been incredibly sunny, so that's all good. My plants are probably very happy as well. Ooh, I am getting a shipment of succulents on Friday. I am so excited. Like my business, we're doing 3D printed pots, and I'm gonna be doing some succulent arrangements in them. We have some shows or craft fairs that we're gonna be going to in June before we move, and we're gonna be selling these, and hopefully we will do really well. But yeah, succulent arrangements, just like Viridi, you know? I have some Sempervivum coming, some Echeveria, some cacti, moon cactus. We recently went to the horticultural gardens over here. There's a really famous horticultural garden about 30 to 40 minutes away, and we went there to celebrate my birthday. And they have so many plants. Like, before I didn't really care about succulents and cacti, but now I do, and I think they're really amazing. Like, they had some really huge aeoniums, and aeoniums are a really cool plant that are dormant during the summer. So they had really huge ones, and they also had really huge air plants as well. Air plants are an epiphyte, and they get their nutrients from the water. Air plants usually live on trees just hanging out. They're not a parasite. They're like just a plant that perches itself on a tree and lives on the tree. There's no nutrient exchange between the tree and the air plant. The air plant just sits there and gains its nutrients from the water that gets on its leaves. Sometimes air plants can make roots. They usually make roots to anchor themselves to the tree, but they can also make roots in soil as well. So yeah, there were a lot of air plants there. They had some for sale in their gift shop as well. I saw a lot of Xerographica, which are the really white, silvery, curly air plants that you've probably seen before if you've ever looked anywhere on Pinterest, or any like modern design sort of design or decor blogs or anything. Okay, what am I doing in my work? I have to find that task. Oh, do I already have this task? Oh, I do have it started. I did miss one of the rooms in the conservatory though. They have a conservatory where they put like all of their tropical plants and their like desert plants and things like that. We missed the hibiscus room. And yeah, I really like hibiscus. Their flowers are so pretty. So, yeah. They have a little thing in their gardens that looks like this little like gazebo sort of thing. Some of the other plants that I saw there, they had some really cool cacti. Like there was this huge cactus, and it was like spiky all the way up to the top, and then it had leaves coming out of the top. It's like, how are there leaves on this cactus? I didn't understand that. I'm trying to remember what else there was. I took a lot of pictures. There were a lot of photographers there that day. I guess it makes sense because there was it was a bit overcast, or because there were passing showers, I should say. And passing showers, so you don't get that really harsh glare of light on the plants, so that it washes out like the colors and stuff like that. Speaking of photos, I really need to photograph all of our products. Because we are starting our own website. Currently we're selling on Etsy, and we want to have our own website so that we don't get, so that our only like selling channel is through Etsy. We want to have it be multiple channels, and we have some more search engine optimization with our own website and blog and things like that. There's a new game out called Birthdays Beginnings, and I watched someone stream the beginning, and it just seems really like not my style, I should say. Like I think Viva Pinata was really cute and really fun, but this other game is just a little too puerile. Sorry for all of the SAT words. Like, that's really the word that I would use to describe it. Oh, I had to do a new graphic. Okay. Let's close all of these. And I need to bring up the graphic that I need to make. The colors in this game are so cool. Like, I love these color schemes. They're really cute. Like, this right here was really cute. It was like green with a little bluish tinge. And of course now we're in like nighttime and it's like a totally different color scheme. Okay, I'm trying to find the task with all of the things I need to do. Okay, here it is. Let's see. I need to go to this folder and open this up. 1200 by 540. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay. I wonder what they said about this graphic. Orange icons. Okay. I guess I will use all of the current icons that I already have and see what I can use on this graphic. I've been thinking of doing some kind of tutorials for my web design business, because if I can put out tutorials on my YouTube channel that has my actual name on it, then that could bring up my sort of relevancy and my credibility, I would say. Like I watched a tutorial the other day about how to do a paper effect on text where it looks like the text was actually cut out of the paper, and this guy, he was just applying a ton of layer effects, and it was cool and all, but I felt like it was just too many. I'm like, why would you do all of that work? I'm sure that people who want that effect will just like, I guess they would try to automate it and just use like an action, like a Photoshop action to do it. Does this really have to be a graphic? Or can it be like blurbs? You know what? Let me look at this page again. Could it use a big graphic, or could it just use some animated blurbs? I don't even have this web page open. Like, I have 3 projects going on right now. And if it's not one project, like another project is like, come work on me. And it seems like I need to have those 3 sites up at all times. but I need to keep my tabs, like my browser tabs, not have so many tabs open, because then I get lost and I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I guess I will make a graphic for it, because then they'll be like, oh, I can use this in my PowerPoints. Yeah. Things that I will be excited to do when I move. Last time I visited my parents, we were going to go fishing, but then it didn't happen. So I actually really love fishing. Like, I don't fish that often, and like the only time I actually went fishing was when I was little. And it was like a little pond, a stocked pond on like a Disney resort, at a Disney resort, I should say. And so like when you go to these stocked ponds, they give you a fishing pole, and you can't keep the fish. So you have to throw the fish back. And it was just really cool to handle the fish. And like I just really loved it. How can I say corporate partnerships in an icon? I'm not actually sure. Corporate partnerships. Let me look at my icons. I'm not really sure what I can put for corporate partnerships. Oy vey. Oh, the suitcase, or the briefcase. I thought I had an icon with a briefcase on it. One, two, three, 4, 5. That means I just got an order on Etsy. I have this sell on Etsy app, and whenever I get an order, it does a cha-ching. It's really fun. Do I have... I might have this. Okay, so I think... Let me bring up... Okay, so I've been recording for about 52 minutes. And so I will bid adieu to you, my friends. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to do some more interesting videos for you guys soon. I miss you, and I hope that the world is treating you right. Bye.